If hip-hop has the ability to corrupt young minds, it also has the ability to uplift them.
Cause I'm seeing bright visions of how we should be living. Unified, strong, making our own decisions. Hip-hop city, higher minds will listen. Some won't get it and find time for dissing. But I've always been ahead of the preservation mission. So I've always been the head of the preservation mission. And one sure way to preserve what we're spitting, preserve what we've written, preserve how we're wiggling, preserve our mixing, our raw sound. It's to finally establish a small hip-hop resort town, a place where artists from all over the earth can come and find peace, can come and spit their verse, can find support of all sorts for arts done for fun. To achieve this hip-hop, we must be one. We must become one. You know, hip-hop is one.
So if we come with a balance and play everything, we will find ourselves not reflecting just product and markets, but life itself.
So what I'm talking about a plan fast. We're the richest hip-hoppers, we buy a landmass. Put out a call to see the skill that every man has. I put this on the love that every fam has. Exodus, over the sea we can pass. Into our own hip-hop city, turn over the sand glass. This sounds as if we just found our gift. A hip-hop town is bound to uplift. Our town has no patrols. The cops, you gotta ring them up. Moms is safe, kids, you can bring them up. The streets are patrolled by doctors and lawyers. Cause you don't need law if you already have order. We are one. Yeah, come on, we must become one. Unity, that's what it's about. Hip-hop is one. Yo, yeah, come on, we must become one.
I'm crying out for balance, along with a whole bunch of other families around the world. They want to see balance.
My style of rap is hard to find. I believe that every rapper has a larger mind. But they spit the sex, spit the murder, spit the crime. Cause they told that if they do it, they'll be living fine. People know it's only music, y'all don't mind. But every now and then I question what these rappers say in rhyme. Take your time, I send this out to every rapper saying rhymes. And every DJ out there playing mine. You know I don't live for the prime time. But out of all these rap names, young people should be able to find mine. Knowledge reigning supreme, I shine, shine like the sun. It's time for hip-hop to become one. We must become one. You know, hip-hop is one. Woo! Hip-hop is one. Yeah, come on, we must become one. Unity, that's what it's about. Hip-hop is one. Yo, yeah, come on, we must become one.
Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm in the studio.
Yeah, man.
And RMC on air. About goddamn time.
Indeed.
Ryan said it's about goddamn time I'm in the studio.
No more echoes.
No more echoes and, and
no
Skyping
more echoes
and all that other good stuff that's going on.
Disconnects.
It's all good. It's a lot more great happening because I'm going to roll back out of town. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? RMC. What's going on, everybody that's in Roscoe? That's a tight mic right there. I like that. That's what's up, man. That's tight. How much? That's a cheap one?
Johnny bought this, but this is a UHF.
Okay, next year they have a better one than that. But anyway, I'm just being real. That's what that's funny because when I used to be on the road with KRS-One, he would pick up a mic and say, "This is the most expensive mic," and he said next year they make one better, so don't get attached to nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? He broke down the BMW's bad in the rain. The Escalades have electronic problems. The BMW have bad brakes. I was like, he said, so next year they make something better. You know what I mean? So that's why I just said it about the mic. And with that track that just went off, that was KRS-One. It's called "We Must Become One." If y'all didn't, that goes out to every wannabe rapper, every wannabe recording artist pretending. Period. If you listen to what he said, and the problem that we have in our society is because these recording artists pretending are lying to people. So when KRS-One was going into this whole spill about we must become one and how we don't, if we have order, you don't need law because we already had an order.
Right.
So listen up. This is what's going on. We're gonna have a fun show, man. It's gonna be off the hook. We're gonna do a hip hop show. My brother Anthony, you know, I gotta bring him in. My troublemaker brother Anthony. We used to do a show at another station called Hip Hop Lessons.
Every Friday.
3
hours.
3 hours of hip hop. We only have an hour to squeeze this in. Hopefully we get more time.
Right.
But we had 3 hours and we was killing it, man. Stuff that you ain't gonna hear on mainstream because hip hop was never meant for mainstream.
Right.
Rap may have been, but not hip hop. Okay. Let me repeat that again. Not hip hop. Rap is mainstream. All right. And before I even get started, I have to give a shout out to all the pioneers of hip hop. That's Africa Bambaataa. That's Kool Herc. If y'all don't know none of these people, y'all don't know hip hop. You see,
He's just like one of my Instagram pics.
Really? He probably did. Shout out to the father of hip hop, 73. He started it. Cedric and Cedar. You know what I mean? You see my hat. You see my shirt. I don't know if y'all can see the shirt. The shirt's, dig at the elements right there.
Nice.
I can't forget this one either. We got the Zulu all day. You gotta be in it. This is what we do in hip hop. Again, I want to go back. Africa Bambaataa, Grand Wizard Theodore, Melly Mel, Kumo D. Karis One Rock Kim, my sister MC Light, I'm still trying to get her in the studio. Queen Latifah, the whole squad, Salt and Pepper, Spinnerella, that's my girl too, man. I got, you know, I love talking to Spin. We're gonna have a lot of people coming in to this studio because they love this show. They love my shows. And I just give a shout out to all the pioneers. And also, let me give a shout out to my brother Yasin Bey. Y'all know him better known as Most Def, listening all the way from South Africa. Right now, I just got off the phone off of FaceTime with him before I walked into the studio. So shout out to his whole family, Maiva,
It's Detroit.
Oh, we got Detroit on the line. So Maiva, his wife, Umi, his mother, that's looking at the show right now. Shout out to everybody that's global looking at this in London. Even I told my brother this. I don't know how he did this, but I gotta put this out there. This brother hit me on Facebook and said, "Sabir, we look at you and Todd's shows inside the prison." I said, "How you do that?"
Bruh,
This is what in Alabama.
Never question how brothers get anything
He had a
done
phone,
in
right?
prison.
He had a phone, and he said, "I'm on the internet." And this was last night.
Never question how people in prison do
and he
anything.
said, "I take the shows and I burn them." I'm in my head now. I'm thinking, how do you burn the show and then you give it out to people in the prison? This is how powerful this message is, man. So shout out to that brother. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get him in trouble. But shout out to all the brothers that's in prison, found a way to listen to this show or look at any of our DVDs.
Indeed.
You know, globally.
Indeed.
Again, we are in the information age and it's coming. No matter what you do, you can't stop it.
Just like the album Dead Prez.
Information age, that's why he came up with it. Shout out to my brothers, Stickman and M1. Again, we're gonna have a lot of people coming in. I'm just waiting for Karis One to get back on the West Coast so I can have Chris come inside the studio also. Also, this I wanted to share this with you, brother. This is what happened. Okay. I was just emailed the other day. I did a video, and I think LaRon saw the video. It was a guy petitioning a doctor, so-called doctor, brother, petitioning Obama to actually classify us as American slaves.
Yo.
He's petitioning.
Don't get me started.
I did a video. Go to YouTube, punch in Sabir Bey speaks. Sabir Bey speaks on slaves or something like that. It'll pop straight up on there if you go there. Let me get my spelling for y'all people. It's SABIRBEY. Just punch it in YouTube. I did one on Donald Trump also. But we sent it out to everybody. And what happened, he responded because he said he saw the post. And he said his name is, I'm going to put him out there because we told him to listen to the show today because he better come correct when he do this debate with me, if he do it. But he called me out. His name is Dr. Higgin. Listen to this name. Dr. Higginbotham.
What?
Dr. Higginbotham.
Listen, fam, what I'm not going to do is entertain this.
No, I'm going to listen, brother. Listen, these type of debates I would love.
Right,
because
yeah.
of where he's at. Not these corner dudes, these wannabe dudes. I'm talking about them. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to tear the word down a slave already. I'm going to tear that one down. So he actually emailed me and said he would love to have a debate with me. Y'all can go online. Don't take Sabir's word for it. It's called American Slaves, Inc. That's what it's called. American Slaves, Inc. And he want to be classify our people as being American slaves. Now, what happened when we responded, this is what I said. Y'all can look this information up. I said, well, he don't know anything about the Sundry Free Act in 1790. This was before slavery was even abolished, right? Now, the Sundry Free Act, y'all can go online and look it up on YouTube. The Sundry Free Act was in 1790, and it was passed about those Moors that knew they were Moors could not be under the Negro Act or the Negro laws. Period. I said this to him. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. But if he wants to debate, I'm welcoming that. I like that right there. I am here. So
Yo, that's atrocious.
we just waiting for his feedback. That's all. I mean, he might be listening to the show right now. So, yes, I accept your debate. All right? So it's there.
That's horrendous.
And this is the problem, man. We have a lot of... he is going to lose. We're going to put it out there. But this is what is happening. We have all the right people in the wrong places. And besides that, they funding this dude. They put millions behind what this dude is doing.
Of course.
And this is the same thing I just said with hip-hop. It's the same thing. If you're playing shit hop, what I call it, you're going to get back. You're going to get the spotlight, the limelight, whatever you need. You're going to get it. I'm in what Elijah Muhammad said. Like KRS-One even said, it has to have a balance. But in most honorable, Elijah Muhammad said, you don't have to condemn the dirty glass of water. So the clean one up beside it. So again, let's have that balance right there. And they don't want that because they have to keep our people ignorant. And then...
Who did you say is funding him? How you doing?
Say that again?
Who did you say is funding him?
I don't know who funded him. You can go online, look up that whole corporation. There's somebody's funding him. I don't know who's funding him. It's just they put money behind it. That's anybody. Any of these Negroes that want to talk about we're African American and blacks, and you say you have a degree in something, you still calling our people black. Period. Period. That goes not even the scholars.
And see, that's crazy because the sister was just in Texas fighting how they were labeling us in those history books.
Yeah. And she was fighting for that, right?
Right.
And see, this is what happens, and this is why we have the issue that's going on right now, even in Baltimore. Pay attention to history, y'all. We have the wrong people in the right places. In Baltimore, they just had a hung jury with that brother that got killed.
Yeah, Freddie
But
Gray.
first of all, one thing that I'm looking at with all of these people, they're not studying language or law. Law cover all events. Language and law is the key to everything. So as I'm watching it, they said they took that out of the community or wherever it was out the neighborhood. You can't do that, dude. Because
they changed the venue of
venue. You can't do that because you have to be where the venue and where it happened at. If you understood law, I'm not a part of a civil rights movement, but damn, I know that's, you know what I mean? We got to be very careful about these people we put up here as leaders, man. I'm sorry. But if you go back and watch the movie, the story of when those 3 civil rights leaders got killed, I think it was in 1963. And there was a hung jury with the guy. I think they took him in another court in 2005. The dude's like 80-something years old now. He got life in jail. He's 80-something years old. In 2005, he got found guilty somewhere else. But actually, this is where the movie Mississippi Burning came from and all that other stuff. That's how it went down. But they had it in that community. And the people that went there was his people. We got to understand what a community is. It means common unity. People that look like you, think like you. That's a community. That's a jury of your peers. You can't take something out of a venue and have it somewhere else where you got Chinese people, this person, police officers, somebody may have personal, you know what I mean? No, that's why. That's why they said it's a hung jury. Let's be realistic with it. This is what's going on in Baltimore. And I would love to go there, man, and speak, but again, they wouldn't want me there.
And people have to learn, law, and people have to understand what justice is according to the system that is implementing that so-called justice. Everybody was excited when somebody got arrested, somebody's going to pay. That's not necessarily the case. And y'all keep seeing these examples over and over again. The same thing happened with the Mike Brown thing. Well, that's justice, isn't it?
And see, this is what happens also, and I'm just going to move on because this is supposed to be our hip-hop show. We only have an hour, but I just had to address these issues.
Right.
Majority of the people that's in Baltimore are very ignorant of what law really is. And the people that sit in these positions are not going to tell you. Follow me? Yeah. So now, majority of these people may have records and they scared to step up, or they have warrants and they scared to go because they might get locked up. Malcolm used to say, if you're black, you're born in jail. So what the hell are you scared to go there for? I mean, what the hell? That's just how I look at things. But these people have other things behind them. Some may be getting federally funded money. Some people may be getting welfare. So they say, if you come here, if you do this, we're going to dig up your dirt. Now we're going to take, your so-called privilege. Right. You see what I'm saying? This is what's happening. And
Intimidation and terrorism.
I'm from the East Coast, dude, and I went through Baltimore, and I saw how it was. And if you think Philly is bad, Baltimore is worse.
Yeah, Baltimore is.
Again, we have to flood the airways with ignorant music. You know what I mean? That's what they do. So now you're not thinking, and then we're going to give sports on top of that. You know what I mean? After Thanksgiving and Christmas, they got a basketball game on. As long as you can throw the football, you're good.
Right.
This is what's happening. Not picking up a book at all. Now, I just wanted to put that out there. But again, if you look, you want some more information, I said I was going to flip my script. Because we do classes every Monday. I do law classes online. It's called the Sabir Bey University. Every Monday we start the classes. You go to my website, thesabirbeyshow.com. We're going to talk about law, history, health. We just did the trek back to Philadelphia. We did a virtual tour through Philadelphia on last Monday. This Monday, actually. We did a virtual tour through Philadelphia. You can go look at that class if you go to my website, thesabirbeyshow.com. And you can actually watch it for $10. You can't download it, none of that. But the classes are $25 for the month. It's like $100, and it's worth it because you would pay more in a law school to get this information. And attorneys, and I know they listening, they do a lot of ear hustling on my shows, and they will not call my show. They will not say that I'm saying something wrong because I come with my T's crossed and my I's dotted. That's just how it is. But listen, y'all, this is going to be a good show. You know, it's going to go down. We got my brother Wise Intelligence will be calling in about probably 15 minutes. Y'all don't know who this brother is. Again, you don't know hip hop. You know, you don't know this. You know, Wise Intelligence is from the Poor Righteous Teachers. Rock this funky joint, okay? If y'all don't even know what that is. But we're going to go into some music. This is my brother again, KRS-One. If you think you hip hop, bring it to the cypher. Let's go.
In a while, you got to put aside childish things and get with the teachers and the kings. KRS, Truck Turner, bring it to the cypher like this. I'm at the end of my rope, I'm about to snap, cut a nigga throat, put a bullet through his hat, with his head attached, with the damn new jack, who that, got his chest blew back, crack hat, bullet through his teeth, nigga true that, yeah in my way, move that, truck coming through that, run up in your spot, come out, raise the two catch, move back, give a nigga room, let me hit this, way back, since I've been in the womb, I was with this, every sentence, redoom, with consistence, need no witness, let me spit this, Chris hit this. If it's all about the hundreds, let's try to get you 50s, don't stop with just a temple, let's work and build a city. You see the equation to this whole situation. If I'm the god of rap, you battling me, you Satan. And that's why you hating, creating debates when you know damn well that your title will be taken. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cypher. You holding down platinum? Bring it to the cypher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cypher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cypher. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cypher. You holding down platinum? Bring it to the cypher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cypher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cypher. Yo, daytime, nighttime, anytime, I got plenty time to kick many rhyme, big time, small time, taking it to you over time, showing I'm throwing rhyme, bright I shine, simply cause I'm lyrically kicking up the tighter rhyme, still I climb, ringing the chime in your mind, you're far behind, picking up your rhyme, and still I am fulfilled when I kill it will, still number one for fun, kill another one, battle your bugging son, look I cut your tongue, KRS-One is never done, I am the clever one, this ass whipping will make you better son, go and tell your mama took a bite out of your bum, anytime you want it, talk on it, you'll put me on it, never run it up on it, you never disappointed, get on it, a simple jam, not that I give a damn, let me tell you who I am, just ask your buddy, put your cash on Chris, I bet you double up your money, you can call me Chris Rock, ain't nothing funny, nigga what, let me change my style up, bring it up, nigga dog, drop your face, pick it up, shake 'em up, automatic fire, drop, all up in the party, clip it out, give it up, with the money for this single, get it out, give it up, Black Master coming through with truck. Whoa. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cypher. You holding down platinum? Bring it to the cypher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cypher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cypher. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cypher. You holding down platinum? Bring it to the cypher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cypher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cypher. At night I let the fofo bark spark, light up the dark, body parts chalk. Where we live, I we get down. Come on my block, make a noise, keep the shit down. The cripple you, pull up a wheelchair, permanent sit down. Perfect fit now clown, who the shit now? Fofo, ain't the dome, about to spit rounds. Me and you, getting it on, don't even go there. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere. Oh yeah, your mom's funeral, don't even show there. It be a double bury you dukes, when the smoke clear. Love you like a brother, but I kill you if you violate. Stay on my good side, my bad side, I annihilate. Don't hold me back, get off me. Told these cats never cross me, but they crossed the line, I gotta show them.
Whoo, yo, that was KRS-One and Truck Turner, man. If you think y'all hip hop, bring it to the cypher. This is the cypher right here on the Sabir Bey Show. 323-965-1600. I mean, repeat that again. 323-965-1600. 1600. And y'all ain't gonna hear this nowhere else.
Nowhere.
Except on the Sabir Bey Show. So if you think you hip hop, bring it to the cipher. Let's go.
Now, before we get too
Before
far,
we go too far, we got some good news, man.
So if you've been following Sabir and you've been following the show, Sabir has been promoting the film that he has with brother Chris out of Oakland, right?
Yeah, Oakland.
Out of Darkness. Out of Darkness is going to be on DVD this month or next month.
It'll be on this month, actually. But Vimeo, this Friday's on Vimeo. It's being released this Friday on Vimeo. Early next month, we will have the hard copy. We're going to have limited copies this month, during this week. Now,
Sabir informed me that this film will be shown at the Pan-African Film Festival.
Yes, sir.
So if you are in the LA area or you plan on coming out here, make sure you go and you check that out. That's great information that's going to be presented to everybody, so you'll be able to get a chance to go and look at that and come out and support the family and, enjoy a good time. My first time going to the Pan-African Film Festival last year was with Sabir and Karen, and we had a ball. We had a ball. It was a lot of stuff to do.
We're gonna turn up this year.
A lot of vendors from the diaspora came over for this, and they stayed. I think it's like for 10 days.
Yeah.
And bring your money because it ain't cheap, but it's from the diaspora. So you got to be in a position to support that if you can.
Yeah,
so,
I think I believe it's starting February the 4th to the 15th this year.
So 11 days you got to come out and support
Out of Darkness.
Take in the sights. Make sure you go see Out of Darkness about 4 or 5 times if you want, so you can get it all in. But make sure you come out and support that, because I always stress to people, we have to support our own more than we support any other group of people if we are ever to change our situation in our lifetime. So, at the end of the day, the choice is yours, but just know that the Pan-African Film Festival is going to be going down this year. It's going to be a lot of fun, and as we get, more information, we'll be sure to get it out to you guys. So,
yep. Hey, listen, and let me give a shout out to my brother Amadeus Christ, my brother Chris, the director of it. I'm just a executive producer of the film, but I'm in the film, but I'm executive producer of the film. And Nina Soul is actually executive producer also of that film. So again, it's going to be a good film. We got an all-star cast in there, man. And again, it's going to be at the Pan-African Film Festival, February the 4th to the 15th. And then we're doing, I believe we have it in the Austin Film Festival coming up in March.
Look at that.
It's going to be off the hook. I'm telling you, man, don't play Johnny Come Latelys. Ask me to, we're working on another project in a minute in Philadelphia, so we got a lot of stuff going on. But listen, like I said, this is the hip hop show. We're just going to give y'all some music that y'all don't hear nowhere else, and at the same time, we in here filming. They doing a little short documentary on me in here. I don't know what, but it is what it is. My brother's filming. But listen, give us a call 323-965-1600. Any questions? But this next piece right here, for people that say that Chuck D and all these other people are old school, they're not doing anything no more. Chuck just came from overseas, okay?
Yeah.
Just came from overseas. Shout out to my brother Malik Farrakhan, who does the security for Public Enemy. And they just got back in town. And these cats are still around, still to this day. They didn't go anywhere. So let's go to this next piece. This is actually Chuck D and Ali. This is actually the video. Check it out, y'all. Hip hop. Let's go. Stand up.
Don't give a damn if the rhymes don't fit, the DJ quit. This song don't give a damn. You can't sing or dance to it, can't romance to it. This song ain't arrogant if you don't try and buy it, or if your radio denies it. Don't care about who got what's cool on TV or what spots hot, I forgot. I ain't mad at evolution, but I stand for revolution.
Pay attention to the brother Ali. Listen to how he spit. It's all about the lyrics. Listen.
Ain't asking you a damn thing. Not the brand name, bottle with your champagne. Not where you land your private airplane. How many blood diamonds shining in that chain? How much compromise is tied to that fame? How many more times we gotta hear that lame line? I'm inspiring them to do what? Roll better weed and get higher than them. Feed the needy, greedy, aspire that I'm preaching to the choir and I'm showed it right, but I'm trying to light a fire in them. Cause I was raised by the enemy, and ever since then that's been my identity. So I'm trying to give back what was given me. Truthful delivery is my tendency. Youthful, the spirit up in my energy. Bottom of my feet is something that you'll never see. That's cause I'm standing, singing the anthem. Fist on my hand, and the list of demands. When they hear this, might piss in their pants. Try to get the children not to listen to the man, but the mighty PE is what birthed Ali. So what you think gon' come after me?
Yo, what? Y'all ain't ready for the Sabir Bey Show, but that's my brother, my LBN brother Ali. He killed these. How many times you gonna sing the same damn lines?
As many times as people go out there and buy, and as many times they push it in people's face. And it's crazy because in one instance, you know, it's sad that we keep getting these things pushed up on us, but the people continue to support it. So who can you be mad at? You know, at some point,
I'm mad at the GMs.
At some point, you got to make a decision.
A&Rs.
At some point, you got to make a decision. You know, when you talk about decisions and how we arrive at decisions, you have to look at the situations that we allow to come into our lives to dictate how we look at things. And Wise Intelligence spoke on this at a conference that he did a few years ago.
He got a lot to say on this joint too, but I did.
You know, he said
he said a lot.
He did, you know, and he said that when you looked at the current times and how things played out, you have to look at the music that was being produced. Mm-hmm. Fight the Power was out, you know, and so they responded accordingly. Now you got dab on them and you doing all of this other stuff that doesn't put you of the mind frame to rebel, because most of your rebellion is going to come from the youth.
Exactly. And
so
that's what's going on.
If you steer the youth, you know, whatever way you want them to go, if you steer the youth away from rebellion, if you steer the youth away from being independent of European and Arab and Asian influence, then you have now a blueprint of at least the next 2 or 3 generations.
There you go.
Where you can just put, you know, white supremacy on autopilot.
Pretty much. And you know what's so funny? Why I started this show, because I said I want to do it. We're going to do this more often. We got to get more time. We're looking for more sponsors and advertisers. If you'd like to sponsor or advertise, hit us up, info@thesabirbeyshow.com. Don't wait till we start making it popping and, you know, everybody, you know, I don't want to, you know, you're going to get a dial tone with me. But anyway, the reason why I started this show is because my niece had something on Facebook, and they was talking about loving loving hip hop. They had, and I don't, you know, and I put on a comment box that where is the hip hop and where's the love at? And the guy, whoever the person was, said, well, it's good. And then I said, I put in gemstones and I put in Cyrock and I put in certain people. By the time we went there, they actually deleted my comments off the page, because I was like, and this is what happens. They put money behind this loving hip hop crap, and it's not loving hip hop. It's no love, there's no hip hop. Huh?
Where is the love in hip-hop?
There is no love in hip hop. I mean, have one of these pioneers on it. Have me on it, because we'll talk about some real hip hop if you want to. But listen,
not these rappers that's on TV.
Yeah, recording artists pretending. We got a real hip hop artist calling in soon. But listen, I'm gonna take y'all to some classic recipe. Shout out to Marley Marl. He was at the hip hop anniversary DJing. Listen, if you never heard this before, this is the first time. I want y'all to sit back, relax while I'm waiting for my guest to call in. Actually, he's not even a guest. He's part of the family. But Marley Marl was at the Zulu anniversary, and shout out to all my Zulu family who came out in New York this past November. So this is a piece that everybody needs to sit back and learn. I'm gonna show y'all how hip hop got started. Let's go. Let's show this. We're gonna show the video for everybody. Sit back, relax. This is Marley Marl.
Oh, it's about that time. It's your boy DJ Legend, aka Marley Marl. Right now you're checking out Marley Marl Classic Recipes. We're here at Dub Spot using the latest equipment. We can't pull out the old samplers and drum machines, but we'll show you how all the hits were made back in the days. So what I want you to do right now, sit back and enjoy while I show you how some of these hits was cooked up. Marley Marl Classic Recipes, y'all.
Oh my God, I think I'm having a rap attack.
In control, in control, in control. Golden Era Radio.
The project where me and LL started, when he came up to my radio show, he's promoting his earlier album, which was Walking with a Panther, it wasn't getting a lot of street cred the way it should have been. So when he came to the radio station to promote it, I said to him, hey, you should let me remix one of your songs. The first song I ever mixed for LL Cool J was Jingling Baby. When we did the remix, it blew everybody's mind.
Go ahead, baby. When you first walked in, I ain't know what to think, cause you grabbed the microphone like your booty don't stink.
It basically took LL to the next level.
Son, I'm a legend. On top of that,
With the success of the Jingling Baby remix, we went back in the lab. You know, we had a good thing going there. You know, the chemistry between me and LL in the studio was like incredible. When we was making the album, we would go straight to the club, get that vibe, go right back to the studio, and come up with the heat. Now, if it wasn't giving us that vibe that we felt in the club, we probably would scrap the track. I can remember clearly one day, DJ Bobcat, which is LL Cool J's tour DJ, he said, hey, I got a sample that is so dope. He pulls out Sly and the Family Stone, Trip to Your Heart. This joint right here. We're sitting back like, okay, what it got? What it do? What it do? And I was like, yo, hold up. That's hot, but there's no bass. So what did I do? I filtered it out. Then we would add that filtered bass to the original. It's sampled up, it's looped. Then LL starts grabbing the paper. He's like, then we looking back. Now I'm thinking, since I'm a DJ, and I'm like, okay, that is such a dope sample. Yo, Bob, that was the ill sample right there. What we gotta do is put elements around that sample. See, back then when we was making these songs, we had all these samplers, all these separate drum machines on the side. We used to use the Akai MPC 60, the SP1200. We're not gonna go into that. Today, we're gonna simple it down. We're gonna show you how it's done in Ableton. When you look on my screen here in Ableton, you will see on track 2, we have Funky Drummer. I already know, straight winner. If you put this under anything back in those days, which is Funky Drummer, it would have been incredible. On my track 3, I have the Sly Stone sample, but it's filtered up. Trip to Your Heart, filtered. Now look at the combination between that. Very robust, you know, very, very robust, and it will definitely rock a party, you know. As you can see on my track 4, we have the unfiltered version of Trip to My Heart. Here you go. I felt it needed more, so I went back into the lab and I pulled up another Sly beat. Sing a Simple Song. Now sitting there with my head bopping to that, I said, okay, let me just add Funky Drummer back to it. Rewind and see how it sounds. Funky. So I add the filtered bass. At this point, you should have seen the room. Total hysteria. When we put it all together, the room crazy lost it. All we needed right there was a little bit of LL vocals.
Come on, man.
And you know, you made Mama Said Knock You Out. Never knew it was gonna be such a big record.
They'll never come back, cause I'm so hard.
Oh, you're not supposed to hear that yet. It's time for Special Spice. Back in the day, we used to use something called a 40 hertz tone or a 30 hertz tone. The SSLs would have the 40, the Neves had the 30 hertz tone. Go Google that. What we would do, we made up our own 808s back in the day. This is how you can achieve that in Ableton. So we would take a sound like this and just make that trigger the hum. The hum would be that hertz tone with a gate. Every time this would go, it would open the gate. So you know it would dum dum dum. Imagine what could happen with that. putting that together with this into this. Now, when we got that track together, everybody was sitting in the studio like, yo, that's hot. LL, what you got for it? Now, he's sitting there ready to do his vocals, and he's like steaming at the engineer. You couldn't imagine how upset he was because the engineer kept taking his time, rewinding the song and going back to the top. Just thinking about it. He's getting pissed with the engineer. He's looking out through the glass and he yells at him. Come on, man. That was such a pinnacle part of the record because that brought out his frustration. And I said, as soon as I heard it, we will keep that part. That will be in the record.
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call us a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear. Oh, damn, we back on? That's what's up. Listen. Hey, man, listen. Y'all talk. Listen, man. You don't understand this hip-hop game. When people talk about hip-hop, it's not what you see on mainstream. It's rock and roll, it's R&B, it's jazz. You just heard he went through Fly, and shout out to the father, James Brown. He's hip-hop. Right. So don't get it hip-hop. Okay, and let's spell it out. Capital H, small I, small P, capital H, small O, small P. That's how you spell hip-hop, all right? Period. You got to understand science. So listen, shout out, huh?
Love it, man.
Love it, man. But listen, shout out to Marley Marl, man. Again, you have to know these elements. Let me put it up here. You got to know these elements right here.
MC, graffiti,
you got to know the elements.
The last thing that nobody understands.
It's the knowledge in which you will get on the Sabir Bey Show. I'm telling you. And you're going to get the knowledge when the Out of Darkness come out. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't get it, boy. Listen. Listen, that was Marley Marl. I'm still waiting for my brother to call into the show, Wise Intelligence. If you have a question or comment before he comes in or call in, and hit us up 323-965-1600. Again, got to give mad shout outs to Marley. And then you know what's so deep about this? You know, I can't forget Dr. Dre, but he's not a Marley Marl. He's not Marley. You know, I love and respect Dr. Dre because he's a dope producer. Like, hands down, he's dope. Right. But Marley is a beast as far as DJing. And I remember we did this tour with KRS-One. And Marley didn't go on the road, but it was basically Marley's album. It's called Hip Hop Lives, and they were actually, you know, promoting the album, which was Off the Hook. But listen, I'm gonna take y'all to some more music. I'm still waiting on my brother Wise to call in. Hit us up. I'm gonna take you to my brother Gemstones. Want to do that? Let's go to Gemstones real quick. I'm gonna show y'all that hip hop is still alive, y'all. We ain't talking about shit hop. So when they say that these people are old school and hip hop is only 40 years old or 41 years old, which is the youngest genre, talk to some people who really understand hip-hop. I'm available. Let's go. This is my boy Gemstone, Chi-Town. What's going on?
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark.
June 20th for Gemini's born. Ain't no secret, I'm murdering anything I get on. Ain't no reason for surgery, silence so we can mourn. I literally leave a murder scene every time I perform. It's a state of emergency, been a bit of disturbance. Artists showing no courtesy, rappers out of his form. Should be locked up for perjury, line up about what you're doing. Selling your soul for currency, anything to get on. Hell is for an eternity, hope you know where you going. The industry full of wannabes, never will I conform. Light years ahead of you rappers that's out there flowing, and half of the ones that got it don't even know what they doing. You out of rapping as whack as the rappers that you influence. So backwards half of the time, don't know if you coming or going. Your lack of passion for rap is the reason rap has been ruined. The fashion is where your passion is, that's what you should be doing. They claim they cut from the fabrics that they paint in their drawings, but soon as they get to eating your back and touching your growing. So riddle me, how many rappers physically drizzle with the ability that can mess with me lyrically, mimic or even mirror me? Hell, freeze over literally, wildebeest with the similes, metaphors and agility. Little you to belittle me, jealous of what I'm will to be. Still a beast with the killer speech. If it's mental, then it'll be typically easy as me on top of this instrumental beat. I'm a problem, admit it, you scared, I'ma make it hard to eat. Still a gorilla, kill it, retardedly, solemnly swore that I will go get it. Scared where you ought to be, call a priest if you really should kill a prayer. And prophecy follows me through the wilderness. Father put me where I should be. Pray that the shorties follow me, but I ain't follow Chuck D. Give them vision so they can see, but Waka Flocka to them is who B.I.G. was to me. Tupac on that hologram could never replace the grief, and had he still been alive, you rappers would never be. Don't act as if you surprised, you know it as well as me. Just happen to be the guy that reported on the CD. I listen to artists and be like, man, he listen to me. Still your ingredients, but they don't wanna let you eat. Got friends that's envious of the talent, cause I'm a beast. Mad at me for reaching the levels that I didn't reach. Fell off, I wasn't ready to feast. I walked away from the table and Drizzy sat in the seat. Knock it off with the fables for you put me to sleep. Gemstones for life's the logo with the speech. These artists are so-so, they just hiding behind the beat. The production is dope though, so it's harder for you to peep. And you fall for the bozos, spitting bars like they ain't weak on these blogs. And got the nerve to be sold to your Chief Keef. The way the industry dogging these elites, I'm appalled. Got the people in awe like these beats, and they frauds. They'll hop on anything, dog, with a sweet lead, like a fraud. Are we mentally all in a deep sleep? They've offended me, all of these bleep bleeps. With the guard to think they gon' limit me all, cause I speak deep. But I'm Jaws, I'll eat anything. No, I'm with these teeth through the walls of this weak industry, targeting these seats for the cause until I diminish them all, or they retreat or dissolve. I'm academically out of these boys' reach. I've evolved, destroy any beat, blogging and retweet. I'll be dogging till I'm frozen, a coffin and deceased. Lyrical miracle since they cut my umbilical. Still a fool with the syllables. Guess you think it's spiritual. I won't cook up a batch of these bomb atomic the chemicals. Pick up a scoop and sling it right at you like some gorilla proof. Killer shoot if you feel like you drill. I hope you gorilla proof. Still the truth. I suggest that you kneel and stoop. I can feel a new devil's poop. Boy, I kill the proof just as easy as peeling fruit. Pitiful. I should still on you for misleading our little youth.
You're gonna wish
you gonna wish you
never had met me.
All you rappers,
tears are gonna fall.
All you rappers,
falling in the deep.
All you fake,
you're gonna wish you
MCs,
never had met me. Tears are gonna
that's
fall.
misleading our youth.
Falling in the deep.
Talking about the cars you ain't got, crack that you never saw, neighborhoods that you know you can't go in. You ain't real.
You're gonna wish you
be yourself.
never had met me.
It's Gemstones. It ain't no question who's the elephant in the room. You gon' wish you never met me. Shout out to Adele. You already know what it is. Gemstones for life.
Listen, that was my brother Gemstones from Chi-Town. So he said, all you want to be rappers. Listen, I have a brother on the line coming up real soon, but I'm going to take Brother Ali on the line real quick. But I have my brother Wise Intelligence on. And listen, go check my boy out, Gemstones. The brother's no joke. Actually, let me give you the history of who he was. If you watch Lupe's Fiasco's video, Dumb It Down, he's the one in the background saying Dumb It Down. He was heavier then. So he's not new. He's been in this game for a minute. Ali, welcome to the Sabir Bey Show real quick because I got my guest on the line.
I'm going to wrap it up. Hey, you put me on some game. I did not know that was him. I always wondered what happened to that dude, but, you be cracking me up on that shit up all the time.
That's what it is.
I had to call it and say that, hey, but really though, and I realized that a lot of the, realer rap or hip hop really is really on the rise.
Oh, it's happening. My brother Wise Intelligence is on the line, so you need to sit back because this brother, I know Wise over 10 years, man, and he gonna tell you I used to do a show in Jersey, a radio show in Jersey, and I brought him in on my other half of my show. He used to have the Hereafter show, and I don't know if you remember that. I know he probably do, but this brother.
Oh, and one more thing I said.
Go ahead.
I remember I found out about you when I was like 14. I had just got kicked out of school, and really learning about rap and your videos, it really helped a lot. So
give thanks, family. At 14, how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Wow, man, I touched that, man. Shout out to all my young cats, man. Wow, 14 years old, he was doing it. All right, thanks a lot, Brother Ali.
I love.
All right, let's take my brother. Listen, I have my brother Wise Intelligence on the line. Brother Wise, what's up, man?
Good, soldier.
The God is in the building. What's up, bro? I was just talking about us doing a show in Jersey, man.
Hereafter, Joe.
You see? The Hereafter. That was a while. That was a minute, Wise.
Oh, yeah, it's been a minute.
Damn, boy.
Like 2008?
Yeah.
2008?
About 2008, man. And his show was bananas, dude. Yo. Hey, man, I've been playing your stuff on. If y'all don't know who this brother is, I can't even say he's a legend. He's beyond that because the brother's still spitting to this day. Y'all heard me play all this stuff from Illuminati down to Jesus, Water Walker, the whole 9 yards. Now y'all have him on the line. What's going on, Wise?
Doing what we do all day, every day. You know what I mean? And staying motivated, staying alive, trying to touch as many people as we can touch, raise the level of consciousness, move people to a better place.
That's what's up. If y'all don't know who this brother is, like I said, Wise, I always have to actually go back and share this with cats who don't know hip hop. If you never heard "Rock This Funky Joint," Jersey's own Wise Intelligence is on the line. So if you don't know who he is, you know now. And there is a piece I want to play that you had. I said it, and I want to know why you came up with that concept, brother.
No doubt.
What's that? Somebody got something playing in the background? Who that in the background? Why? That's not your music. That's not something in the background that you are, is it? Is it? Take that off. Take her off. Just click her off. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, we're going to have Wise call back. He got disconnected real quick. But, people, if you call into the show, please mute your phones. Turn your phones off. If you're not going to listen to the show, just don't listen to it right now, okay? Listen, because we hear so much stuff in the background. But I'm waiting for my brother Wise to call right back into the studio. But while he's doing that, I'm going to play one of his tracks. It's called I Said It, while he's calling back in. Hey, Wise, they're in the studio. They're in the studio tripping off your lyrics, boy. I told them. They don't know what they got on the phone. I love the way you spit that sugar honey iced tea, dude. Listen, bro, we got to take these cats back to hip-hop, Wise. They can't. Come on, dude. Yo. So, hey, Wise, man, let's talk about this for a minute. I want to get into this. You did a video, right? And actually, my co-host brother Anthony's on the side of me. He brought up about one of these interviews you did about hip hop and how it wasn't no such thing as hip hop. I mean, old school. You was talking to. You did I think it was the Final Call. I believe it was. The interview. I think it was a conference on hip hop, and you were talking about how they switched the lyrics. Let the listener audience on the Sabir Bey Show hear what you was talking about at that particular piece. We got a lot of people are listening to this show, but I just want you to explain that to the people, because some people say, "Oh, he's bitter, he's old school, he's this or he's that." You know, this is what people were saying. I know better.
Bitter? I mean, about what? I mean, this is the thing. My position is that hip hop has never been dead. I feel like to say that hip hop is dead is a misnomer. You there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like, this is the thing. bitter about. I don't disrespect other MCs. You know what I mean? I think that all MCs are part of the hip hop kaleidoscope.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I think that. I think Lil Wayne is important to hip hop. I think that Lil Wayne is hip hop to me. Just as much as Chuck D is hip hop to me. And I don't believe that hip hop has ever been exclusively anything. Conscious, street, gangster, player, whatever, the manifestation has been for any particular MC or group. You know what I mean? It's all hip hop. That's what black music is. And this is my point with hip hop. Hip hop is black music.
Thank you.
Hip hop is black music as the blues is black music. In fact, hip hop is the daughter of the blues. Hip hop is the blues on a different rhythm. The problem that we have today is we're allowing mainstream hip hop to dictate to us what hip hop is or is not. So this is where the problem coming at. Hip hop didn't die. Hip hop hasn't changed. Hip hop doesn't need to come back. Hip hop has always been here. It's never left. It's exactly where it was 25, 35 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop is no different. It's just that when we look at the mainstream, that's a different kind of animal.
Mm-hmm.
The mainstream is controlled by major corporations. That's a major corporation platform. It's a mainstream media platform that hip hoppers don't control. There's not an MC in this world who can dictate when and where his records get played.
Mm.
We don't control the radio. We don't control the video stations. We don't control the major record companies. We don't control any of that. And the shift from where we were in the 90s, the early 90s, well, from 86 to 96, basically, where we were then versus where we are now is not a consequence of times changing. Because times don't just change. What changes, people do things while time is changing to change the reality. So it's really what people have been doing in that time span to end us up where we are today. And what happened was the conscious hip-hop or the politically conscious hip-hop, socially conscious hip-hop, socially relevant hip-hop content was taken out of the platform because of its ability to mobilize people against injustices.
Exactly.
And that's the part that people are missing. That's why hip-hop seems to be imbalanced, but that's only if you're letting the mainstream dictate to you what hip-hop is, because they made a deliberate decision. The decision was deliberate. It was intentional to shift the playlist to a single narrative, to give people a single presentation or representation of what urban black culture was. So now we have this idea of the black male in any inner city America as an oversexed, overdrugged, overdosed, gang-banging, prison culture loving subhuman, basically. That's the image that they're presenting to the world of the black male at this particular time. Whereas in that space from 86 to 96, we had every urban attitude and lifestyle represented in the forum.
Yes, we did.
We had brothers, and we were all from the street. Let me give you an example of what I mean.
Go ahead, bro.
When Poor Righteous Teachers went on our first tour, our second tour, we were on tour with Ice Cube. Now think about this for a second. Poor Righteous Teachers, Ice Cube, a self-proclaimed gangster. Poor Righteous Teachers, self-proclaimed teachers. Too Short, a self-proclaimed pimp. X-Clan, self-proclaimed pharaohs. You had all of these people on the same ticket. Then you had D-Nice, Yo-Yo, all on the same ticket. This was the tour we were on, and the tour was called the Street Knowledge Tour. That level of diversity doesn't exist any longer in the mainstream. So we're in this space now where we're perceiving hip hop to be this one thing, and that's not what hip hop is not has ever been one thing. So what they're doing is they're taking out of the platform the voice of dissent, the voice that challenges the power structure. That's what's missing. For example, when the church said black people are cursed, and that's how you became black, hip-hop said, no, black people weren't cursed. In fact, Shem was a black man from Africa. If you repeat that back, they can't laugh at you. Being a descendant of Shem, which was a fact, means that Abraham, too, was black. So that is what they took from the forum. The part that told our side of the story, you know what I mean, that countered or opposed the mainstream single narrative. This single narrative of black males as gangsters, as pimps, as drug-addicted, subhuman beings is what they've been pushing since 1832. It's the same thing. The single narrative, think about it. In 1893, Ida B. Wells and Frederick Douglass was protesting the Columbian World Exposition, which was a fair in Chicago, a world fair being held in Chicago. They were writing letters. They wrote an entire book protesting the fair because the fair was excluding representation of black people that was truer to their existence in life. They were only putting images of black people in the fair that made black people look like savages.
Yep.
So, Ida B. Wells and Frederick Douglass was protesting the mainstream view of black people, saying that no, we have the highest level of educational progress in the country. We're excelling academically faster than the white population here.
Yep.
But they didn't want that to be represented in the World Fair. They didn't want artists that were going to paint pictures of the struggle that black people were dealing with in the United States to be represented in the World Fair. And that's what the mainstream has done. They've done the same thing. They've shifted back to a single narrative of black people in America, not allowing us to explain and explain ourselves, explain our own history and experience. Our history and experience isn't just drug dealing.
No, it's not.
I mean,
it's not.
That's not our history and experience. You know, so they took the consciousness from the mainstream for that reason, because we were challenging the mainstream single narrative, a dangerous single narrative, you know, and that's what they didn't want.
No, and this is why I do the show the way I do it. I was taught by Bambaataa, KRS-One, different people, but you have to put your own money up to make your stuff work. And that's what I love about you. And every time I get the opportunity and you got something out, I grab it straight from wherever, YouTube, whatever, and I'm saying, I'm rocking this. I'm going to show y'all what you can do. And that's why I commend you, brother, and I respect you highly, bruh. I don't know how many times, if you saw the shows, you hear me playing your stuff on here saying, look, hip-hop is still here. It never died. It's just that you're not going to hear it on mainstream unless you listen to this show right here.
But he brought up two amazing points. You know, first, how they've shifted it to make it look like we are subhuman. So then when you see us out here and we have these social issues and the youth don't really have anything to gravitate to, when they resort to what they resort to, was the first thing they say, oh, they look like savages, they're like animals. And then you have
you're watching Love and Hip Hop.
And then you have a lot of these rappers who they come out and they promote a lot of drug uses. It's amazing how much we encourage our youth to become drug junkies, but then you look at how the eras that came before us, how they were impacted with drugs, and you see the end result of that. When you go out to Lamert Park, or when you go out to some of these other areas where you live and you see all of these downtrodden black people, these are the after effects of drugs without music being introduced by way of drugs. So when you see drugs being pushed on our youth through music, what do you think the consequences are going to be now? You had drugs when it wasn't in the music, and look at how it ravaged our communities. Look at how it set us back, and look at what they did with the school system. You're not getting nothing in these school systems that's going to give you the mind to say, you know what, if me and 4 other brothers and a few sisters get together, you know, we can build something that we can have for ourselves that doesn't need the inclusion of any other community. Because then you get rid of capitalism, which is the main vessel by which these people make money.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And this is
You
why.
know-
Go ahead, Wise.
That's real. I mean, that's real. And the thing is, with drugs, prisons, even the ghetto in and of itself, whenever the MC interprets that environment truthfully and honestly, there's no place or platform in the mainstream for him to push that particular content. That's where we're suffering. We don't control the platforms, the mediums for the dissemination of the culture. Therefore, they can extract aspects of the culture out that help fill in the blanks and replace it with a particular brand of content that fits their agenda.
Exactly.
You know, for example, speaking of the drug thing, I did a record called Genocide.
Yes, he did.
You know, I did a record called Genocide that documented the entire crack, the origin of crack, how it got here, why it's here, the war, the CIA government, the Reagan Bush CIA clandestine war against the Sandinistas in Nicaragua, how that fueled the crack and cocaine distribution in inner cities, as well as the military grade weapons that ended up in the inner city in the 80s. You know, I broke the whole thing down in a record called Genocide, but that record can't get played anymore.
You say it can't get played?
Not in the mainstream.
This is, you find it?
You know?
We found it. Here you go. Let me show you something, Wise, how this thing works. This is mainstream what we're doing. This is why I want you to be a part of this one also, of the Sabir Bey Show on RMC. We're going to play this real quick for the listening audience so they can understand exactly what my brother is saying. We ready? Let's cue it up for everybody. You're going to hear it right now. And actually, let me share this with you, Wise. This is being aired in Roscoe Chicken and Waffles, all 6 of them, live and recorded.
And the record is hot.
Oh, yeah.
The record is hot.
Yeah. I already heard it.
I was listening to it this morning.
I mean, it ain't like the record. I mean, and the crazy thing about it is I did the record in 2008. You know what I mean? So, but the record is hot. Think about what was playing in 2008 and why this record can't be on the playlist. It's not because it's not. The question is not whether or not I'm hot. Like I said, and I said it. So it's not my problem. Is not whether or not I'm hot. My problem is what I'm saying.
Exactly. But you're gonna hear it right now. Everybody's getting ready to hear it everywhere. So let's rock with this song real quick, y'all. Let's go. Wise Intelligence from Poor Righteous Teachers. Ready? He's trying to find it right now, the Genocide song, right?
Yes, sir, that's it.
That's it right there?
Yes, sir.
That's it right there. Let's go back. That's it. He said that's it.
Let's get it.
He did wasn't sure. Let's go back.
See, that thing sounds so commercial. It can't be.
He said it can't be. It can't be it, boy. That can't be the song.
What I'm saying.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Listen up. Close.
Change my hood, I'm taking it back to 81. Nicaraguan coca rush, conscious often coke to us. CIA don't make the bus, but help it cross the border. Plus, they organize the dealers, cause Samosas conscious need to throw from off my ghetto streets to overthrow the Sandinistas. I'm young, I'm black, and I'm pouring out dollars knocking at my door. Couple Nicaraguan cats and bring them 8 and I keep 4. I'm getting this money, I'm balling, I'm offering this shit to Bloods and Crips. Locking down the ghetto strips, sex and chicks, pushing whips. Free bases getting thick, I'm cooking this powder straight to bricks. About to see $1,000,006, never knew how thick this shit could get. Now the gangs are banging, claiming sex, drug possession. We need some better weapons, Contra AK-47s, Uzis, SK-11s, Intertext, homicide. I'm just a ghetto youth, caught up in the genocide. I'm just a young boy, born down in this ghetto, hanging out on corners, cooling with my fellas, sexing all the cute chicks, trying to find a big fun, looking for some trouble from anyone who give me some. I'm just a young boy, born down in this ghetto, hanging out on corners, cooling with my fellas, watching all the coca flip, trying to cop a hot ride. I'm just a ghetto youth, victim of a genocide. A lot of innocent lives are lost, black community paid the cost. All the drugs and guns we bought, finance CIA dirty wars. I'm just a young boy, born down in the ghetto, hanging out on partners, cooling with my fabulous. Now I'm sitting in a 6x10, got life with no parole. Crack life done stole my soul, and a nigga got all the blame. I'm talking tons of crack, flying across the border black. I ain't had no part in that, where my planes and vessels at. I'm talking a dark alliance, CIA, drug smugglers, contras, bad boys who move in silence. This a different kind of monster. Ain't none of these crackers locked for the rest of their life in jail. For the innocent folk they shot, or the guns and drugs they sell. Now the government's war on drugs, making it seem like I'm the reason. Coca comes from overseas and most Americans do believe him. Hit me with a CCE, continue crime enterprise. I'm just a ghetto youth, caught up in the genocide. I'm just a young boy, born down in this ghetto, hanging out on corners, cooling with my fat nuts, sexing all the cute chicks, trying to find a big fun, looking for some trouble from anyone who give me some. I'm just a young boy, born down in this ghetto, hanging out on corners, cooling with my fat nuts, watching all the coca flip, trying to cop a hot ride. I'm just a ghetto youth, victim of a genocide. If a nigga don't eat, nigga don't starve, nigga don't got no job. Play high school ball, hope dreams, but I really can't read. Start smoking weed, gotta escape all the shit I need. Try to make it to the NBA, but a nigga just blew out both his knees. I'm lonely in these streets, I'm crying on these beats. But you know I gotta suck that up, cause don't nobody give a fuck. Who better to use than me to move the Contra's coke? I'm young, I'm black and I'm poor, and now my spirit's broke. You violence escalates, black property values drop, black leaders hesitate to reach out to my block. Oh, Earth wanna sell her home for which she paid like 90.
Woo! This genocide, Wise Intelligence, yo. I remember when y'all first did that, joint. And we still got Wise on there. Wise, you there?
Yes, sir.
I remember when y'all did that, joint. You can rock to that, joint, dude. For real rap. All his songs you can rock to. You know. Hey, Wise, but we up against the clock, man. We got a great rap. But anything you want to share with us about? Because I know you have another project, right? Because I want to bring you back. I want you to be a part of the show, too, now.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm with all that.
Yes, sir.
2016, I'm aiming to release 3 full lengths in 2016.
Wow.
The first one is called Wise Intelligent is Stevie Bonneville Wallace. That's done. You know what I mean? It's going to be out like the first quarter. And then after that, 2 more joints. You know what I mean? They're going to be a part of this 7 CD box set that I started back in 2007 called Back to School. You know, and the first one was Wise Intelligent is the Talented Timothy Taylor. That was followed by Wise Intelligent is the Unconquerable Jesus Jones. Then Wise Intelligent is El Negro Guerrero, the Black Warrior. And now these next 3 I'm dropping off. They're part of a 7 CD box set. That's going to be it. After that, I'm only doing collabs. I'm not putting out no more full-length albums. So heads, you know what I mean, get the joints when they come out. Because this is the part of hip-hop that's not being pushed through the mainstream. This is the part where the archaeologists are going to come back and excavate and find and say, oh, wow, this is what was really going on in the society that these rappers were embedded in.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So don't let it be a subject of archaeology. Let your children get it. Get it now and pass it down to your seeds, because I'm documenting the story. I interpret the environment. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing here. I'm interpreting the environment. My songs are like documentaries of black history and experience.
And that's hip-hop. Wise, I want to thank you, brother. I want to bring you on. You know, we're going to go back to what we used to do in Jersey. So have you part of the team again. You have your time slot, bro. We're going to kill it. I want to thank you, brother.
Good. I thank you. I mean, keep the platforms rocking. You always keep a real platform, you know what I mean, for the culture, and that's what's real.
Give thanks,
you know
fam. Give thanks.
That's bigger than hip-hop. That's bigger than hip-hop, you know what I mean?
Give thanks, fam. It's because of guys like you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. You know, wow. Well, we up against the clock. Like I said, man, I've been giving this for a minute, man, on hip-hop for real. And like I said, I know these dudes personally, like dealing with Marley Marl, dealing with Melly Mel, Bam Bada, Chris and all of them. Listen, man, I'm telling you, this is RMC is going to be on fire in a minute, yo. So I want to thank everybody. We got a great close. I want to thank my co-host Anthony. I want to thank LaRon that's in the building, Jeanette in here filming, my man Maya, and he's in the building actually. Come on, man. I'm always messing your name up. My bad, brother. Is what it is.
Now, this is classic because
this is real.
Sabir is very big on pronunciation of names.
Exactly. But I ain't going to mispronounce that guy, but whatever his name is, that want to have a debate with me. But not him. So, listen. We have fun here. This is what I love about this, man.
my God.
But listen, y'all, Out of Darkness is coming out. It's coming out. What'd you say, bro?
What you call me? What's my name?
It's Machiavelli for right now, brother. That's what the hell your name is. You know you're No, you know what I'm gonna call you, bro? I'm gonna call you Legs, bro, because you got jokes. Y'all don't understand it. You're gonna see one day. I'm gonna call you Legs, all right? But listen, I want to give a shout out to the whole team: Karen McGee, Jessica Abraham Hogan, Nina Carr, Sal Alberto. I mean, the supporters of the Sabir Bey Show. DJ Hayes will be in the building soon. I just want to give a shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, what you say?
DJ Hayes?
DJ Hayes, man. Come on, man. What?
I'm trying to.
Don't worry about it. It's time to go.
Time to go, bro. We got time to go.
We're getting right off the
But listen,
earth.
man. Well, listen.
Bruh.
Let's give a shout out to everybody, even RMC,
Indeed.
Johnny Morrison, Crystal, everybody in RMC on air. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in Roscoe Chicken and Waffles and my special, I can't even say a guest, Wise Intelligence from Poor Righteous Teachers. Well, he'll be back again real soon. But I'm going to close out with, this is another fire group. Shout out to Melly Mel, man.
Yeah, man.
Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel. This is real hip hop.
Before we jump up out of here, though, you always got to thank, the people who support us with the donations and the people who support us, through the airways and with the follows and the reposts and the likes and the comments. We appreciate it all because at the end of the day, we don't get paid for this. We do this for the love of the people. Any money that comes in does not go into our pocket. It goes to the show and toward making the show a better platform for everybody else. So we appreciate everybody who takes the time out to support us and whatever vessel you choose to support us in. Keep rocking with us. We're going to keep rocking with you.
That's what's up. But we're going to close out with this piece right here. Ready? See y'all. Actually, we ain't going to be here next Friday.
It's still in the air.
It's still up in the air.
We'll figure it out. We'll let y'all know.
Okay, we don't know. All right, peace. We got to get out of here, man. It's time to roll, man. We got to go. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now the time for the Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 MC.
We're coming, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming,
We're coming, we're here.
Ay, mami, I wanna get nasty with you, baby. Ay, tú estás por la maceta, mi amor, linda.
We wanna rock you.
We're the kings of swing. We're chosen to rule. The things of clean inside the cool school.
We're the chiefs of relief, contain the wild beast, the finesse of the west, the masterpiece of the east.
The bars of cars, the lord of afford. The ones with the platinum vocal cords.
We're the science of desire, with the magical might, the monarch of the dark in the night of light.
We advertise and specialize in the exercise that will energize
The young lady thighs, cause all the fly guys, nature's to rise right before their eyes. We're the Earl of the World,
and the heir of Flint, the Duke of Dare, the Mayor of Debonair.
got fine, drink wine, keep dancing, dine. Got a first class female, oh so fine.
Hey, baby, whatever you do in life, girl, I just want you to always be
To the bridge,
and keep on shaking that thing. I want you
swinging and swinging and swinging. Tell me how now, hey, like dynamite before it blows. Who needs the band when the beat just goes? Boom! He's Grandmaster. He cuts faster with a furious, serious, and ever so mysterious vibe that's rocking the house. And everybody say play! Say play! Well, okay! Everybody come on!
People call me crazy, people call me sneak. Just because I'm nasty, they call me a freak. I am coming over to your house tonight.
promise to you, baby, that I'll do you right. I'm nasty. I want you. Just let us rock you.
Watch your girl and watch your wife. I got the kiss of death to touch your life, cause I am the man they call Scorpio. I like a fly girl that don't say no.
Hey girl, grab my hand, hold on tight. Don't you worry about a thing, Rahima do you right. I'm a man's fret, a women's pet. There ain't a thing in the world that I can't get.
It's the history books, all the pictures show. It's the golden voice on your radio. I'm the rapper, never preacher voice, a solid go. I'm playing the role, they call me King Creole.
And I'm the Romeo of the nasty show. All the ladies in the place, to my house we go. Freaking in the desert just to make you move, cause I'm cowboy and I got the groove.
It's DJ Flash, cut so mean, and he wanna know your favorite gene. Is it Jordache? Gloria Vanderbilt? Maybe it's Sassoon? How about Sergio? Could it be Calvin Klein? Then what is it?
Back to the bridge, y'all.
I just want you to keep shaking that thing. Just keep on swinging and swinging and swinging.
Like dynamite before it blows. Who needs the bear when the beat just go boom? Everybody, shake your body, keep moving and grooving and screaming and shouting and helping us turn it out. And everybody say play, say play. Okay. Everybody get up. Yeah. People say it's dirty, people say it's wrong. They talk about our music like it's a nasty song. It's nasty. I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you. Just let us rock.
You got waterbed seats in my limousine, and every time I'm seen, I got to be clean. I tour around the world to make the people dance, and here's a little message for the ladies in France. Je m'appelle Melly Belle, donnez-moi la petite mademoiselle. Donnez-moi sing, donnez-moi cease, donnez-moi with no teeth.
I'm seeing this girl that I just adore. I'm seeing this girl in what I never saw before. The way she was swaying and doing the swing, I had to let her know just about my thing. I'm the imp. Any double S, come on, a fly girl, and put me to a test, and I'll rock you until you give me the rest. I keep on it until you start the fest.
Raheem, in your life, what more can you ask? I bet you can't think of a greater task. I make my light shine on your cloudy days. You can surf if you want to on my waves. I caress your soft body on those mellow nights. A continuous thing till the morning light. It's reality, it's not a dream. It's something no less than the best when it's from Raheem.
Now it's my turn, so understand that I'm the King Creole and I'm a ladies' man. I don't have a lot of women hanging on my sleeve. Only one fine lady that you better believe. It's like Annette's her name, and that's the truth. I give a lot of things up before I turn her loose. It's just her and me, and that's simple and plain, and that's the only way I run my game.
Well, I'm a cowboy and I'm the real McCoy. I'm chopping all over like an almond joy. Bow-legged cool brother, and you will agree. On top of the world for the ladies to see. Gonna hip, gonna hop, gonna rock the spot. Gonna make everybody wanna rock, rock, rock. Gonna do it to the east, wanna do it to the west. Gonna make you relax right up on my chest.
Grandmaster Flash is willing and able. He's the king of the cuts on 2 turntables. He's the grand, the master man. He's so nice with his head, he don't need no bed. Rocks 45 and 33. Rocks boys, men, women, and young ladies. He can slice so precise, it's almost funny. And it makes better love than a makes money.
Slick Rick,
Slick Rick, Slick Rick, Slick Rick, Slick Rick, Slick Rick.
Doing the job.
doing the job.